Okay, the thing that I think we could really add to this to make it a little less uniform and default is to weight the tangents. And what we're going to do is we're going to break and weight the tangents on the antenna so that everything after it's reached its peak and its valley, it will hold that motion. So I'm going to select all my keyframes for the antenna, not the I'm not selecting any of the translate Y keyframes. And I want to break tangent, weight tangent, and that will do all of them. So yeah, you have to do this one at a time. Okay, so I'm just gonna like on this peak here, right? So as this comes up, I want this to kind of hold its max position for a little bit, and this will create a little bit of ease. And a little more slide into it, right? So that will actually increase the rate of, that will increase the ease out. Okay, so now when I get to this valley, I want to do the same thing. I'm pulling the handle that occurs after, right? So this is the handle before, this is the handle after. I actually think that might be a little too much. A little bit goes a long way with this. Pulling them out a little bit. I want to get them all done before I play blast it. I mean, you can play blast as you go along, but I think it helps to kind of see them next to each other. It's good to have some variation in these, so don't try to do them all at once. There we go. That's holding a lot better. Out of curiosity, I guess we could try to give a supporting motion to that too. And here we could do the same on the translate Y. Let's see how that looks. Break tangents, weight tangents. Always on the after. Okay, that makes the rocket feel a little heavier. It's kind of nice. Maybe a little too heavy in some places. Select that and press F to frame those. Alright, so yeah, it's this one. That's feeling heavier because this one doesn't hold as much as the others. Alright, just getting a quick look at that. So like if you decide that you don't like, you know, like okay, if you think that's, you know, just it's coming in way too much, you don't like that, you can just move them down. Oops, sorry, I should have selected all of them. Move them all down a little bit so there's not as much, you know. Do what's pleasing to you, and I noticed that a lot of you have very different designs, which is fantastic. So make sure that you're making changes that look good for, or you're making motion that looks good for your particular design, right? That's what's important, is that it looks good for your design. So you're really not at a place where you can copy what I'm doing, which is, I think, fantastic. So I really look forward to seeing what you guys do. But yeah, that is what I want to see for the in-class assignment. And I've actually decided that I'd rather you guys turn in Maya files, because for one, the play blast thing is just with the platform differences and the codecs not being uniform between platforms. It's just easier to handle. It gives you a backup of your work, so by uploading it to the D2L site, you have a backup stored on the school server. So if you lose something, you can still get it. That, and I can come in and I can look at your curves and show you exactly what you need to change to make it look better. All right.